Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Anyone else who jumps on we can backtrack if we have time at the end. So Kathy, if you have a pen and a paper, I go through this really quick. What I would like you to do is jot down things that you need me to go back over, okay? So when I go through this whole training, it's going to be short and sweet. I'm not going to extrapolate on a bunch of things, but that's what we'll do afterwards. We'll go back to something if you want information, if that works for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so for those who are jumping in when this is recorded and put up, my name is Tanya Delphus. I'm a silver consultant with Evolution Travel. Our local team is Team Extreme. We are part of the Gold for Gold team under the leadership of Dwayne Macklin. He is our gold consultant, and Mr. David McCovey is our platinum on our team. So thank you for joining this call, whether you be live with me today or when you're watching it when it's recorded. What we're going to do today is go over the Evo Quick Start. This is going to be a short, quick way to show you how to navigate your back office, your travel cafe, and your new website, along with a few other informations thrown right in there with it. At the end of this, anyone who's on live, please feel free to either type in the chat box. If you have a pen and paper, keep notes. At the end, we'll do a question and answers to go over things in a little bit more detail. So let's get started. For those of you who joined Team Extreme, we have a pinned post on our page. This is the pinned post. What I want you to show you here is your sponsorship. Again, that's very important. People within the team are always going to ask you who you're with. If you're joining the pages, they ask you who your upline is, your platinum and gold. You need to know this information to be able to join pages so that they know you're really an Evolution Travel agent. You were given a membership ID when you first joined up. Keep that 5-digit number. You're going to use that for the rest of the time that you're an Evolution agent, so keep that number handy. And at the end of this, I'm going to put up a link. Anyone who watches this training, please go to the link. It's www.evoquickstart.com. I will also put it up in our chat. Just click on the link and fill out the form. That way the main office and corporate knows that we've done this training. So again, I'm going to refer back to our pinned post quite often. So some of the pages that you guys have been added to already are our Team Extreme page, our Gold for Gold page, the main Evolution Travel page. You've also been added to our team chat on Team Extreme. There are plenty of other pages you can be added to. If you go to the Units tab in our team page, this Units tab, there are all different kinds of pages that if you're interested in. They're broke down by category. Just ask to be added to those other groups. Logging on to your back office. So does everyone here know how to log on to your back office? You should have got an instruction on your welcome email, and it brings you into your back office. Once you're in here, this is everything you need to run your travel business is within these pages. So what you want to do is keep passwords and logons for every single site and every single vendor. Nobody else has your passwords. So it's not like they're stored on some massive server somewhere. If you forget your password, you might have to start the process all over again if they don't have, a reset password or some way you can reset your password. So it's very important that you keep track of all your usernames and passwords for all your sites that you're registering for. You want to go in and set up your travel website. Again, if you scroll down just a little bit on our page here, it says right here, have you registered for the new travel booking site yet? To register, click here and enter your Evolution ID, again, using your ID. So it's very explanatory or very self-explanatory once you click on the link how to set up your travel site. Let's go through here. Down here in the bottom right-hand corner, you see this little blue button on my screen. This is what we call the magic blue button. If you push on this button, communication goes direct to our Las Vegas Evolution office. This does not go to Archer Travel. Any questions for Archer Travel, you need to contact Archer Travel's office. This is for any questions relating to Evolution, which would be your membership information, your payment information, anything like that. Type it in the back box, in the blue box in the back office. So we are going to quick jump over to our travel site, and I'm going to show you real quick how to, let me get rid of the blue box, sorry. So this is important. When people first start, they have problems getting logged into their back office. So the first time you log in, this is the page that comes up. And your address is always going to be this address. If you ever forget it, evotravelagent.com/ whatever you set it up. So it would be your name or your ID or whatever you put after the /. Every single Evo agent's website is exactly the same. So once you're to this page and you want to get to your navigation, this is what your clients see. You want to get to your nuts and bolts of your travel site. So you open up this menu bar right here on the right, and it'll show the red button agent. Oh, I had to log in twice. I've already done it. So anyway, when you go to that back button, let me back up. I went one too many steps here. So the first time you log in, this button is going to say log in. You click on it and it's going to make you log in again. You actually have to log in twice. Then after you've logged in twice, this red agent button comes up, and when you push the agent button, this is how you get to your navigation. This is where you can access your back office, your travel cafe, so you can do one-stop shopping, so to speak. You don't have to keep separate bookmarks on your desktop or whatever. This is also where you go to fill out a commission tracking form once you've completed travel. This is how you get paid. So we're going to bounce around a little bit more. We're going to go to our back office. So pay dates. So for everyone in here, I want to explain the difference. You have a residual payout for those who are team building. Your residual payouts you will find here in your e-wallet. That's where you find if you have a team of 3 or more and you're an executive agent, this is where you will get paid through your e-wallet. And that happens on the, it's the Friday the closest to the 15th of every month. Now, if you're only a travel booker and you're booking commissions, there's 2 payout dates. It's around the 15th and around the 30th of the month. Again, usually it's the Friday the closest or the Friday after the 15th. And then the last day of the month generally isn't always on a Friday, but they'll try and do it on Friday. Like this month was a 30th, so they're going to try and do payments on the 28th. Again, if that can't happen, it would definitely be that next Monday. So as most of you know, the Archer office is physically moving. We had an issue with the C2 Go cards, but that's being taken care of. Everyone still go in and register for your C2 Go card. You international agents have different protocols for all of this. So as soon as you start gaining commissions, we'll make sure that you're all set up to get your commissions. Okay. I explained the difference between residual and your travel commissions. Okay, and then when it comes to your commissions, you have to be aware, you guys, that 80% is not 80% of the total trip. In the initial slides that you guys all watched under the exclusivetravelsrates.com web video, it had a breakdown in there on the Royal Caribbean trip. You know, so the vendor pays 16%. The total trip was, and for math purposes, I'm just going to say the total trip was $1,000. Your 80% is going to be not off the total trip. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the 16% of $1,000. So if that vendor pays 16% and the total trip only cost $1,000, then you would make $160. Then in turn, you get 80% of that. Now those numbers are low. You know, most vacations are just $1,000, but it's easy math for me to explain the breakdown. Every vendor pays a different price, and it is up to you as the agent to know what they pay for commissions. This can be easily found in your vendor sites by trying to find what the pay structure or the breakdown in commission structure is for each vendor. There is no one-stop shopping that's going to show you which vendor has the best price for what things. So I make a personal one for myself when I do my vendor files to keep track of. That way I have cost comparisons for both myself and my clients when I'm looking up quotes. So the discount directory. This, you guys, I'm going to show you right now ways that you can save money. Every single one of us, when we join, we pay our enrollment fee. Then we have the dreaded $69.95 due 30 days after we join. And we're all excited. We're learning a new craft, but the money's just not coming in ASAP like we'd like it to be. So I'm going to show you how to absorb that $69.95 a month. Kathy, unfortunately, you don't have access to the discount directory. This is for our United States agents only. They are working on an alternative for you international agents, just so you know. We just haven't got there yet. And again, hence our name, constantly evolving as we get more international agents coming in. They're taking steps, trust me. They are always taking steps to include you guys or get you the incentives that we have here in the U.S. So you're not forgotten. It just takes a little while to get things in the works. We're going to go to Evolution Perks, and then you're going to click on Discount Directory. Oh, making me relog back into my back office. We'll try that again. Oh, went to my travel site. I got click happy there for a second. And my internet is a little slow, so I really appreciate your patience. Okay, this is what we call the discount directory. This is zip code populated. All you have to do is click change location. So it works anywhere in the United States. You have dining coupons. They're buy one, get one off. Things to do, shopping, services like oil changes, retail coupons. This is the other thing I wanted to show you. You can click on here for movie deals. You can click on this big banner for theme parks, and this takes you to the Savers Guide. So not only you guys on those coupons, you can use those and give them to your clients here. You can upsell any of these tickets to your clients as well, because these are at a discounted cost because you're a travel agent. These are concert tickets, sports tickets, tour tickets, water parks, shows and events, movie tickets for AMC, Regal, Cinemark, Showcase, all kinds of theme parks and attractions. Oh, down here in the right-hand corner, it says all water parks nationwide, all attractions, all theme parks. So you can upsell these to your clients. That means that you make cash up front in your pocket and it doesn't go through the Archer office. The movie tickets, any of you who have a family, in here you can get for $21, I think it is, 21 or 23. I'm not going to click through because my computer's slow. You can get 2 movie tickets and a restaurant.com gift card that's $25 value, $25 restaurant.com for $21 or $23. So, you know, again, it's a great way to make quick cash. And again, I apologize, Kathy, you don't have that ability in Australia yet. So the other place that I wanted to show you, we're going to go back to our back office, is Evo Rewards. This, you guys saw this on the beginning videos when you first joined. So again, you click on Evo Rewards. There's 2 different ones, hotels only or flights, cruises, and cars. Click here to access your Evo Rewards portal. Evo Rewards is now included in our membership. When I joined, we had to pay for it. This is now included in your membership. Evo Rewards I use as a comparison tool. Again, they're not always going to beat the deals that you find online, but I have found that they can really beat the deals online. So if you have real close friends, family, someone you want to offer your discount to, you can use Evo Rewards, or again, you can upsell it to your clients. So let's say, for an example, you found the same exact trip online for $500 and you found it here for $450. You know, you could charge your clients $475, you know, and you've just made $25 cash profit. Or if it's your mom or your sister, you can let them take your discount and you don't make anything on it. Again, you're trying to build those relationships and get people to book travel. So it's your business. You can do with it how you want. So, and the biggest one that I love is Advantage Direct. When I first started, this is what kept me afloat. We're going to go from our back office to our travel cafe. These are deep discounted unused condos. We have the best of both worlds. We have the availability of condos all over the world, and we don't have to pay a monthly fee or get a loan or pay membership dues. It's included in our membership. So when you get to the navigation bar in your travel cafe, you scroll down to Resort Weeks and Condos, and it's going to give you your log on. So you're already registered. It's going to tell you exactly how to log on right here. It's going to give you the email and the username and the password to log on. All you do is log on. And I'm going to do this really quick. Like I said, keep notes. So we're going to go to within, you can choose 2 different ways to search on the site. You can search within 60 days of travel or up to 12 months in advance. We're going to do within 60 days of travel. And the list will populate down here. So you can see the value, you guys. This is in Maine. This is in Mexico. Normally it's $1,600. Total cost for 2 people is $128. This is where you can make great upfront cash profit. So this one sleeps 2 people. You could charge each person $128. You've made $128. They paid for $128. Normal retail is $1,610. And the list goes on and on. Here's another one in Torres, Mazatlan. Regular retail value is $22.96, sleeps 4 people. You can charge all 4 of them $128. The first person that pays the $128, you use that credit card to pay the client. The other 3 people, they pay you on your PayPal account. It's pretty simple, you guys. Very, very, very deep discounted unused condos. Great way to make quick cash. Really helps when you're paying that $69.95 while you're getting started. And of course, the easiest and fastest way to absorb your $69.95 is to team build. And I say easy and fast. In our business, there is nothing easy and there is nothing fast. It's the easiest and fastest way, because if you bring in 6 partners at the bronze level, you are more than enough making to pay your $69.95 a month every month and then some. So you need to become bronze to cover it completely. Those executives out there, I think it's been coming in around $50 a month is what they make for just inviting 3 people to the business, and they're active partners. So that, then your monthly payment is only $19.95 out of pocket versus $69.95. So team building is a really great way to help offset the $69.95 a month. So we're going to go back to our team page and the trainings. Trainings that we have. So I have them listed here. And again, staying plugged in is key, you guys. Things are always evolving and always changing. Again, travel is an $8.1 trillion industry because it's huge and it's fast moving and it's continuously changing. So just because it was said today and this is how it went today does not mean that's how it's going to be tomorrow. So, and again, vendors change their rules, airlines change their baggage policies, TSA changes check-in policies. So you get what I'm saying. It's not so that you don't know what you're talking about or don't know what you're doing. We have to stay plugged in continually to what our niche is or what we're doing. And the easiest way to do that is to stay connected to your team and to stay connected on the Evo main page, being plugged into the webinars and videos when they're offered. Again, I know other people work full-time jobs, work several jobs like myself. You just have to figure out some way. Most of them are recorded. Stay plugged in. Check into your back office every single day. It takes 5 minutes to just check your back office. Check your email every single day. Important information that comes out from Archer Office or Evolution will be sent to you via email. Check those emails and check your back office every day. If that's the only thing you have time to do for your travel business every day, do it every single day, please. So our trainings are listed here. We have the Sunday night webinar. with the founder at 6:30. We have the new agent webinar at 5 p.m. Jose does live training on Facebook. Ron Archer is now doing Monday calls or webinar. I forget which his is, if it's a call-in or a webinar. But again, these are constantly changing, so stay plugged into the pages to see when the trainings are. And these are free, included in your membership. So make sure you get what you're paying for. Use the resources that are there for you to use. Again, the tax benefits, I didn't go over that. You can purchase TaxBot through your back office. I suggest anyone who's in a business gets with some sort of, I don't want to say a CPA, but some sort of accounting person to help you with your business so that you know what you need to keep track of. TaxBot is a great option. It lets you scan in the receipts so you don't have a box like mine that my accountant hates me for. I go and dump my receipts off on his desk. You can scan them in and you have an electronic copy, but there's still things that you have to do. You have to keep track of your mileage. You have to do certain things. Your travel's deductible. The $69.95 that you pay every month is deductible at the end of the year. Find out what you need to do and what you need to keep track of for your taxes at the end of the year. And when you get a huge payoff because of your deduction, you'll be glad that you went and did those tiny steps when you first started your business and you kept track of them. Zoom, everyone here obviously knows how to work Zoom. If you're watching this on a recording call, zoom.us is a free download. Go download it. You type in the meeting ID and boom, you're on the webinar. So a lot of our platforms are on Zoom because it is an inexpensive way to learn hands-on. So business cards. Okay. Again, once you become a travel agent, you need to put yourself out there. You can't sell shoes if you own a shoe store and you don't have any shoes on the shelf. No one's going to know you're a shoe store if you just have a sign on the door that says open and they walk in and there's nothing there. So, we don't have a storefront. We're selling ourselves, basically. So take business cards with you everywhere you go. Leave them everywhere you go. Give them to everyone you meet. Insert yourself into people's conversations, politely, of course. And word will get out. Make sure you carry business cards. There is information in the back office, as well as on our team page for the items that are required on your business cards. This has to do with the errors and emissions insurance, which also is included from Archer. So you need to put that you're an independent agent affiliated with Archer Travel Group. I do this now on all of my literature that goes to my clients, my travel reservation forms, any of my waivers, any of my documentation that goes between me and my clients, this information is on. And why is that? Because to be covered under Archer's errors and emissions insurance, I have to prove that I am affiliated with Archer Travel. If every correspondence that goes with my client says that I'm affiliated with Archer Travel, it's a little hard to dispute that I'm not operating outside of Archer's rules and regulations. So that information needs to be on your cards. And again, it doesn't have to be on the front. You can put it on the back of your card. If you got a really nice card and just want to add it, you can always add it on the back of your card. So PTA, for anyone who has not completed their PTA training, set a date and let's step to it. Staying plugged in. CLIA and IATA. Again, IATA cards are issued from Archer Travel. Once an agent gets paid out $5,000 in commissions, Archer Travel will issue you your own IATA, which is separate from our, Archer's. We use Archer's IATA, the 05824840, for everything that we book. When you have your own IATAN card, that is when you complete these vendor trainings that require credentials. That is kind of the gold card of travel agents, is having your own IATA card. It is unequivocally proof that you are a travel agent, you've done your due diligence, you actually book travel. That's when you can take advantage of a lot of the deep discounted travel as a travel agent. There's another card that you can purchase outright if you haven't met your $5,000 in commissions paid out yet from Archer, and that's known as the CLIA card, C-L-I-A. Again, Kathy, you'll get with me on how to register for your CLIA if you want to register with your CLIA. Kirsty is also well-versed in how we need to do that with you being in Australia. The CLIA card costs, I think, $115 I don't think registration is open yet. It opens up sometime in October or November. You can go to cruising.org and look for more information on the registration deadlines and when it opens. And you simply submit your $115, and then they send it to Archer Travel. Every single agent who applies for a CLIA card, it gets sent to Archer. Then Archer will turn around and mail it to your home address. That's every agent in the company. That's how it works, because they don't want to give someone a card if you're not really an agent. So it gets sent to the host agency first, then gets sent to you. So again, you can use the CLIA card for some of these perks and travel things. Every vendor, I'm going to go one step further and say every vendor has different qualifications after you've completed a training as to how you qualify to receive the promotional items they're giving to you as incentive to complete the training. So some require an IATA card, some require a CLIA card, some don't require anything except that you pay what they're asking you to pay. Some have booking requirements that you book X amount of rooms or you book X amount of cruise cabins. Others, you can get a vendor-specific letter from Archer Travel. Again, every single vendor is different. So when you're going in to reap the perks from a vendor, be sure to find out what the qualifications are so that you don't finish the training and then be upset that you don't qualify because you don't have everything in place to get what they were offering. Again, it's our due diligence to find out. Half of our job, I shouldn't even say half, 3/4 of our job being a travel agent is research. It is up to us to find out the information. And that is pretty much it for the quick start, you guys. So now let me get rid of some of these screens and I'll go back to my chat box. Okay, your commissions are correct. Okay, oh, Kirsty's telling Kathy. Okay, got you. Yeah, Kathy, your commissions are paid out via check. Again, they're exploring, and I'm going to bring you up to speed on us in the U.S. We use the C2Go card where our payout cards, and we grew too much, and they couldn't put all of our commissions on our pay card. So right now they're doing direct deposit, and they're trying to find a different way that's a little less expensive for them to do payloads for commission loads at commission time. So, and yeah, the discount directory for Australia, yeah, and they are working on it, Kirsty and Kathy. Again, we have a lot more international agents when we first started, so they're definitely looking into trying to get in something that you guys can use for your locations as well. Kathy, do you have any questions for me to go over anything in more detail?
Can I just ask a couple of questions?
Sure.
One is actually about the discount directory. If I'm actually going over to America next year, can I still use that and print them out and use them?
Right at this point, I don't know that you even have access to them. Kirsty, do you have access to the discount directory? I don't think she did, because when Kirsty went to Hawaii, what I did is I printed them out and sent them to her.
Right, yeah.
If you have access to them, yes, you can use them for any of your clients. I don't think I didn't think so. I didn't think at this point you even have access. And again, I have no problem, Kathy, if you have, and again, if you have agents that you're booking in the United States, call me. I'd be more than glad to go over. Again, I can pull them up and you can look at them, and what, just like you're looking at them from your own website, we can pull them up from my site and you can use them for your clients in the US.
Oh, perfect. Something else I was going to. I guess one of the things that I probably just need to get my head around is actually registering with the different suppliers.
Okay.
And which ones you do it directly with and which one through Archer.
Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So I'm glad you asked. Let me get rid of some of the stuff here. My pages are going crazy. Okay, so in your back office, we're going to go to the Travel Cafe.
Yeah.
And this is how you will register or find how to register with every single preferred vendor we have.
Yeah.
It will be the same process over and over and over and over. So I am just going to go to We're at the Travel Cafe. See the search box up here?
Yep.
So for this for this purpose, we're going to do VAX. I'm going to hit search. So here, again, you might have to scroll down a little bit. It's telling you all the different things that you need to do. And if you go to the second one, it says, this is an easy-to-use platform. Now requires agents to submit a supplier request form. How do you find a supplier request form? Go to this little box over here on the left where it says forms.
Yeah.
Come on. And supplier request form. So again, while we're on this page, I want to tell you, this says booking and commission tracking form. Do not use the one from this site. It doesn't go into your new site to be kept track of. Archer will still receive it, but you won't be able to track it because we got the new travel website. So don't use the commission and tracking form from here. Use it from your website. So supplier request form is pretty simple. And again, don't overthink it, you guys. When you go into, if you go in here from your travel site, this information's filled out. But again, your name, your ID, your email, your phone number, today's date. The supplier name is simply the supplier name, VAX. The supplier website, it was listed on the other page, their website, and the assistant that you need requesting access to register for VAX. It's that simple. That's all you need is for assistance. So let's go back here one more space. So right here, see, it gave you their address right here. All right.
Yeah.
So, and then right here, to receive your VAX sign-in credentials, you must submit a request form with the supplier listed as VAX. It used to be automatic. That's why they gave you the login number, your username, and your password. And I don't know if that has changed. I think you still use the same logon information. You just won't be given access until you submit a supplier registration form.
Yeah.
So then let's go in here. Let's do a different one. So let's say you want to research Italy. Okay. Not a vendor. You have a client who wants to go to Italy and you have no clue who does Italy. You type in Italy and hit search. And here you go. Gives you a UK supplier, you know, someone different. And again, you know, it tells you how to register with the villa or with the client if they're one of our preferred vendors. So Kathy, who are you wanting? Are you saying you just don't know who to register with? Is that what you're saying?
No, so my confusion came, I guess, in being over here and wanting to register with Expedia.
Oh, got you. Yes.
And so I filled in the supplier request form.
Yeah.
And then got an email, and then Kirsty contacted me. So yeah, I was just.
That's right. And so again, for international agents, and this is the everything is a little different for you. So again, every country's rules are different. So what's okay for Australia might not be okay for Belize, and what's okay for Belize might not be okay for the UK. You know, so you guys are very, we have to be very hands-on with the international agents, whoever's registering. So did she break it down for you how you have to register with the other suppliers?
So I've done.
You can register with Carnival and you can register with VAX. Just for so you would put in your name, your phone number, but you would use Archer's Montrose, California mailing address.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, everything that we do goes through Archer. So that's not being sneaky. That's not being, you know what I'm saying? You're using Archer's credentials to book through them. We're not doing anything. It's so that you have access to book those. And then again, when you get into those sites, once you get into Carnival, it's Carnival US, not Carnival AU. And it's and you cannot book with Expedia Tap at this time. They won't let us do that. AU, or we're working on it again. Ron Archer and Jill Archer and the entire Archer staff worked diligently with all these new international agents that we had. So again, I appreciate your patience. And again, if you have any questions, Kathy, do you have international calling by any chance?
No.
Okay, so in our pinned post, our email addresses to everyone at Archer's office. And listen, that is what they're there for. They're there to help us. So let's just say you find someone that you want to book a trip with. You know what I'm saying? That isn't in our preferred vendors list, or you can't register with them.
Yeah.
If it's something that you can do, they're going to let you know. Just kind of shoot them an email and say, I didn't find these people on our preferred vendors. I'm an Australian agent. What's your advice to me? Or, how can I go about doing this? And, and again, reach out to me. I have no problem helping you ever.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And I'm in the middle. Sorry.
Hey, Kirsty.
I'm in the middle of, I'm going to email Jill about, because there is, Liz and the rest of them have said that we're okay to register with Expedia Tap AU, but I want to find out definitely